Afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Quench Stadium at Vaughan Grove in Woodbridge, Ontario for this Ontario Premier League 1 women's action. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the bridge, and it's a pleasure in bringing you this live commentary on YouTube, courtesy of Spidio. Former Woodbridge striker forward Samantha Murphy got fouled about 20 seconds into the match, and it's an early Waterloo United free kick. Standing over top of it is the number 10, as always, for Waterloo, Marissa Oliveira, looking to see if she can get a crack on goal early on, maybe a chip into the area, but that's a decent range to try to put it on net. It is Oliveira, and it's a good diving stop from Addison Green. Had to make sure she got there as it was just hanging up a little bit from the number 10. Waterloo starting 11. Goalkeeper number 33, Natalie Moradin. Number 2, Shalag Gua. Number 3, Samantha Murphy. The captain, number 4, Rebecca Drager. Number 6, Angelica Myopoulos. Number 7, Caden Sherwood, as the corner kick goes short now for Waterloo. Delivery comes in low. Hilton Palea looks to clear. Half clearance there. Drager now lays it off. And looking to move it here is Homewood. Homewood back down to Sherwood. Sherwood, that's offside. April McDonald wearing number 8 for Waterloo. Marissa Oliveira, number 10. Jaden McBain, number 28. Orla Homewood, number 35. And Nicole Mayu, and a former Woodbridge defender, number 77. The strikers starting 11 as follows. Goalkeeper number 1, Addison Green. The Guyana International, number 3, Alexandria Chassels. The captain today, no April Simon, no Ida Michelli, so it's Jada Hilton Palea wearing number 9. Cristobal Oduro, the veteran, number 10. The veteran as well, number 11, Stephanie Bukovic. Number 12, Naima Prentice White. Number 14, Olivia Bizzoni. Number 15, Cini Araujo. Number 16, Sofia Zebic. Number 12, Sofia Glatter. Number 23, Zara Metvir. That's the Woodbridge starting 11 here, with both teams having a short bench. 5 for Waterloo, 6 but 5 outfield players for Woodbridge. That is cleared out, and Waterloo are pressing Woodbridge early on. Head-to-head so far this season, Woodbridge defeated Waterloo 4-0 on May 15th of this 2026 campaign. Last season, Woodbridge went 1-1 with both games ending in 2-1. In the table so far this season, it's Woodbridge at 7th with a 5-3-6 record, 18 points. Waterloo with a 3-2-9 record at 12 points, sitting in 8th place. North Toronto is in the crossover relegation right now, and North Mississauga will surely be relegated with 0 points in 14 matches played. Pickering have earned promotion from Ontario Premier League 2, so OPL2, Pickering will be playing in OPL1 next season, and it looks like North Miss will be going down to OPL2. North Toronto right now will be in that crossover game. They're obviously battling with Waterloo. Waterloo doesn't want to get demoted, as they were just recently been promoted. Right now, second place is Hamilton United in the OPL2 division, so as it stands, it would be Hamilton United versus North Toronto in the crossover. Let's not forget, Hamilton United is in the OPL Cup final July 22nd against Guelph United. So they are a good side, and they might win that crossover. I'll tell you one thing, that won't be good for North Toronto if they go down. Waterloo, they've been there, so they just have to work to get back up, but they don't want to go down again. Out-of-town scores in the OPL1 women's division today so far. Scrosapi are up 4-0 over North Toronto in the 32nd minute, and Guelph are up 2-0 over North Miss in the 34th minute. Here comes Homewood, tries to center that ball across the goal. No one there instead of Green, who collects and then throws it out quickly. Scrosapi's having a really good first season up in the OPL1 women's division as well. Currently in 4th place. I will say, though, it looks like it's Simcoe's season once again as they look to go back-to-back, defeating NDC Ontario 3-0 yesterday. That is a big victory for head coach Zach Wilson's side of Simcoe. And there ain't much games left on tap for them. They frankly just have to close it out. 3 remain against London, Scrosapi, and NDC. One more victory for Simcoe in their next match, and they will clinch the OPL1 division for a second consecutive season. I guess it was always theirs to lose, as they would now go to the interprovincial tournament with one more victory. That's turned over to Bukovic. She takes a spill. And then Waterloo go long, looking to come inside. They got to deal with it. Do Woodbridge, and Araujo was there. Plays that one to Hilton Pelea. Hilton Pelea. Inside, Zevic. And now back to the youngster who goes long, Glatter. Glatter looking for Prentice White. A very young lineup out for Woodbridge here this afternoon. A doubleheader today as the men take on Oakville at 7 p.m. That is a top-of-the-table battle as the Woodbridge men look to go back-to-back this season and qualify for the TELUS Canadian Championship. A win today would put themselves 4 points over Scrosapi after they lost to Sudbury yesterday and 5 points over Oakville. So that will be a tasty matchup this evening at 7 p.m. Here's Samantha Murphy, the former Golden Boot and MVP of the Woodbridge Strikers of a couple years back now. Here's Chassels with it. The Guyanese international. Chassels, Hilton play a good pass, but then it's loose from Zevic. Here's Samantha Murphy laying it off to Sherwood. Sherwood now looking to cross it in. Murphy's there. It spills all the way through. Glatter doesn't deal with it. Araujo had to, and out for a corner. So both teams getting opportunities here early on. Trying to create. Comes in, and that's pushed wide. Wouldn't it be sweet if she puts one in for her newer side, I guess to say, after she was such a standout for Woodbridge in the past. I'm sure she would love to pop one in. Oduro headers aside, and now it's picked up by McDonald. As mentioned, no April Syme, no Ida Michelli. A couple of big catalysts, no Taya Dennehy, no Jada Thompson as well. Looks like possibly a couple of them for the rest of the season, but the captain and the Woodbridge lifer in Michelli not here as well for the Strikers once again this afternoon. So they haven't had a full complement this season, as I don't think Woodbridge would have liked that, of player personnel. Here's Bukovic trying to slip it through, but now possessing behind the back line. Is this Waterloo side picked up by Murphy, but foul on Waterloo. Woodbridge only have 3 matches remaining after this one. Home against Vaughan on July 18th, next Sunday. Here's Chassels cutting in. Chassels a chance. Can the rookie strike? And she does! Mamma mia, what a goal. Her first in OPL1. Woodbridge Strikers goal! Scored in the 11th minute by number 3, Alexandria Chassos. Her first in the OPL1 division. She scored in the U20s this season. Has gotten a couple of call-ups here and there. OPL 3 goals as well, but it's her first in this OPL 1 division for the Woodbridge Strikers, and she opens the score in the 11th minute, making it 1-0, beating the goalkeeper short side. One 0 for Woodbridge. An important start for them, as Woodbridge also looked to climb the table as well this season. With a victory, they will go 1 point over a couple teams in London to go to first. Here is the ball coming in, and Green will come out to claim, as Waterloo had a free kick to try to whip that into the area. Green to Hilton Palea. That's long to Bukovic. Bukovic one-on-one. She has a layoff of Chassos. Instead, Oduro, it goes back to her. She should have laid it off forward as Chassos was gone. You want to play the speed down the flank, because that's how she got the first goal in. If Woodbridge get 3 points today, they'll be up in 5th now, with Guelph and Scrosapi going to come away with victories today. Guelph against North Miss. Scrosapi up 5-0 over North Toronto, the 2 bottom teams in the league. It'll be Woodbridge with 21 points in 5th if they hold off Waterloo this afternoon. A better season for Woodbridge this year. Last year there was a moment of time they were fighting relegation, but they could not let that happen. Long ball goes right into Green. That goes out into touch for a Waterloo throw. So a decent response from the visitors, since giving up that goal to the Guyanese international, Chassos. This is good from Waterloo. Moving it around. And then it's stolen though from Woodbridge. Bukovic, 1-on-3. Bukovic passes Mayu neatly, but then it's given up. Metvir, very loose touch, lost it. Regained from the Strikers. Here's Alexandra Chassos. Turns. Has Hilton Palea going. She's going to cut in. Step overs. Now she has it, a gap in the middle of the area, and that's a good defensive track from Gua. foul on Waterloo. Woodbridge free kick on the far side in front of the Waterloo bench. 16 minutes in, 1-0 for Woodbridge. Long ball cleared. Glider to Green. Green clears her lines. Finds Zara Metvir. Now Metvir to Oduro. Oduro back to Prentice White. Prentice White swings inside to Zebic. Zebic to Hilton Palea. She waits for it. Here's Jada Hilton Palea. To Bizzoni. Bizzoni off to Vukovic. Vukovic crossing it in. Cleared away. Half clearance. Now Homewood looks to get it away. And she will look to pick it up back on the near flank. Homewood to Gua. Moradin plays it. Here's Gua. That's a good ball. And she springs Orla Homewood. Homewood looking to get in. Home free. Crossing it. It falls. Green misses it. Oliveira now does too much. Addison Green could find herself very lucky for missing that challenge there. Loose from Vukovic, and that goes out into touch for a Woodbridge throw. Oduro. Hilton Palea. Mayu steps in on Vukovic. Good intervention. Murphy now. Samantha Murphy lays it off on the far side, but couldn't connect as Zara Metvir has the intervention. Then she couldn't keep it in. It goes out into touch. Waterloo dribbling on the far side. That goes out at the touch for a Woodbridge throw-in. Oduro. Chassels. Hilton Palea. She cuts in. There's Chassels, Hilton Palea, Oduro. Oduro, toe poke to Bizzoni. Bizzoni tries to drive right down the middle. Vukovic now picks it from her. Oduro to Metvir. Metvir gives it away, and Mayu's going to clear. Long ball in, and then Glider's going to have to see that one through, and does. So for Woodbridge right now, they're just maintaining, they're staying at bay. One goal lead. Got it early. chasing the game a bit here, looking for a response. Their best chance was with Oliveira. She rounded the keeper. Here's Hilton Palea now. Chassels, Hilton Palea. Pizzoni, Oduro, Zevic, loose. Decent idea there, but loose from Woodbridge. Long ball. Matt Veer's trying to deal with it. Gives it away though. And now McDonald picks it up. Murphy rides a challenge. Samantha Murphy. She's going. She's going to look to hit. She goes around another player. She then hits. And it's into the hands of Addison Green. Green goes long, gives it away to Homewood. Now Homewood loose touch there to Hilton Palea to Vukovic. Vukovic, Bizzoni. Bizzoni across to Metveer. Metveer goes long to the far flank to Naima Prentice-White. Prentice-White lays it off for Oduro. Oduro, Metveer. Metveer inside Prentice-White. And that's a foul on Waterloo.
The head referee has indicated a first half hydration break.
So 24 minutes in. A small hydration break here. 1-0 Woodbridge as you're watching Woodbridge Strikers Matchday live on YouTube, courtesy of Spidey. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the Bridge, bringing you this live commentary here from Quench Stadium at Vaughan Grove. 1-0, courtesy of the Guyanese international Alexandria Chassels. 11 minutes in. Starting strong are the Strikers, striking first. And a pleasure to bring you this one. Only a few matches left here, 5 in total, between the men and the women's OPL1 sides for their home campaign in 2026. The Woodbridge men's side have qualified for the OPL Cup final as they will take on Masters FA at Zanket Automotive Soccer Center Stadium, literally right across the street here from Vaughan Grove, on August 19th. It's a Wednesday at 7 p.m. So as we are coming back from the hydration break, we'll resume with a Woodbridge free kick. Shot coming in, that's blocked. Woodbridge looking to press as we resume the action here. I think that was blocked by the head of Vukovic. She'll claim to be okay. Play had to have been stopped though because it was head contact. Good play. Good combination. Here's Murphy cutting in. Murphy a chance to curl it. And it's magical from Samantha Murphy. Mamma mia, what a shot. She's done it so many times at this stadium for the home team, and now she does it for the visitors. It's 1-1, and it's a thing of beauty from Samantha Murphy. You got to give credit where credit is due. 1-1 game. Who else but Waterloo's number 3? You can't give her time to cut in and shoot. That's exactly what Woodbridge did, and Murphy strikes.
Waterloo United goal scored in the 28th minute by number 3, Samantha Murphy.
Orduro now as Woodbridge trying to get it back. Here's Mayu. Good ball in the channel. That's a good run from Sherwood. Sherwood tries to hit one herself. It's a good one, but it's into the hands of Green. Drager gets around her man. Now it's played forward. Waterloo looked to come in the other way here. Rolling her foot over top of the ball was Sherwood that time. She takes a spill to the turf. Prentice White, Oduro lays it off for Zara Metvir. Here's Bizzoni. Switching the angle. That's pushed away. Now Murphy picks it up. Gets it free for McDonald. Gua. A good through ball. Hilton Palea lost her run that time, and it's Orla Homewood. And Homewood cutting. Trying to get a corner out of it off of Araujo. That's good interchange play there from Waterloo. Here's Gua. Lays it off for Oliveira. Is it her turn to have a crack? It is! And it just goes over. Between Oliveira and Murphy, they can shoot from distance and score a lot. Here's Bukovic with some speed. Looking to go around Mayu. That's a good tackle, but still with Bukovic centering. Chassels for her second. And she pushes it just wide. From the vet to the rook. Almost combining for a brace. Here come Waterloo again. McDonald. Good intervention that time. Zebic. And now to Metvir. Metvir tries to find Bukovic one-on-one with Gua. Gua wins it very nicely. Good work from Shayla. Shayla Gua. Here's Chassels cutting in on the left boot. She's going to have a crack, and I'll just sprinkle onto the goalkeeper. Natalie Moradin goes long. Good control by Sherwood. Oliveira. Malopoulos. Excuse me, that was McDonald forward. Out to Sherwood. Sherwood, she shoots sharp angle. That's spilled from Green, and that should have been caught first time, but Murphy was lurking in the shadows trying to get it in. Then picked up from Green. Here's Hilton Palea. Chassels, Hilton Palea. Zevich. To Glatter. Glatter to Hilton Palea. Hilton Palea to Bizzoni. Bizzoni cuts in nicely to Vukovic. Vukovic to Metvir. Metvir cutting, finding Bizzoni. Bizzoni back heel to Metvir. Metvir has a chance. That's a good cut. Metvir now dancing on in. Shots blocked. Rebound. Metvir trying to get a better angle. And Gua's there to clear. Zara Metvir was in unfamiliar territory that time, but almost struck for the Strikers. Homewood. It's a loose pass from her that time. Couldn't connect with Sherwood. Backwards, Woodbridge goes to Green. Husini Araho. Araho. Hilton Palea. She finds Chassels offside. So quickly taken from Waterloo, going across the back line. Picked up by Oduro. She tries to find Vukovic, but Mayu was there to clear her lines. Arajo forward, giving away to Homewood. Homewood lays it off. Sherwood cuts, Sherwood shoots. Another spilled ball from Green, but then she'll pick it up. It's a long ball out of the reach. That'll be a throw-in for Waterloo. 36 minutes in. 1-1 game. I could see this game ending in a draw when it's all said and done. But there's also a winner in due time for either side also, I believe. Shayla Gua. Bizzoni gets away from Oliveira. Bizzoni then gives it away to Malopoulos. Woodbridge maintaining with Metveer. Goes long for Odur, or Print the Sweat, I should say, and that goes out of the touch. Good long ball. Now centering off of Rajo. Goes off for Green. Green clears. And it's not a great clearance. Homewood would throw it backwards to Gula. Hilton Pillay up. Off of her leg, now Homewood. To Malopoulos. Murphy looks to pick it back up. Here's Oliveira. Malopoulos. To Gula. We're looking for Murphy. Murphy gets it regained. Finds Malopoulos. Looks through the channel. Cleared by Metveer. Glatter to Prentice White. Good tracking from the Captain Drager. To Mayu. Mayu back to Drager. Oduro and Malopoulos with an intervention, but they're both okay. Here's Murphy. Samantha Murphy, left foot this time. Couldn't get a lot of it there. Player. Good first touch. It's around Homewood. That's a foul on Homewood. Zavich. He'll take the layup. To Zavich. That's out. Zavich has to go forward there instead of backwards. Vukovic. Hilton Palea. Hilton Palea, good diagonal ball. The zone he's going, but it's just out of her reach. Malopoulos splits her man. Excuse me, that's not Malopoulos. That's, I think, Sherwood bringing it forward, but then giving it away to Metveer. Metveer to Vukovic. Vukovic turning, but giving it away. Now Mayu to to Oliveira. This game is opening up here at the end of this first half. 42 minutes in. Here's Homewood. Here's Homewood, and she gives it away. Barajo, short free kick. And Palea, that's loose. Shalagua looking to spring Homewood, but a little bit too much for her to get to it. Throw 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go plus added time. If you're tuning in now, at halftime the live stream will cut out for a little bit just due to the music copyright stuff that is played during the half. But it will come back, will the live stream, about 2 minutes after the second half begins. So don't worry, they'll say live stream down, but then it'll come right back up. That's a hard foul from Sherwood on Hilton Palea. So if you are tuning in now, don't worry, at halftime that's what it'll show, and then it'll come back. So you're okay. Hilton Palea across the Met Beer. The Prentice White. Trying to find Bizzoni in the middle, but now it's cleared. Hilton Palea. Zebic. Bizzoni. Good turn. Bizzoni shoots! Oh, it had an eye for the goal, but just couldn't get enough of it. As we approach the 45th minute, we should have a couple minutes possibly of added time here as you're watching Woodbridge Strikers Matchday live on YouTube, courtesy of Spadio.
The fourth officials indicate that there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
So 2 minutes of added time as you're watching Woodbridge Strikers Matchday live on YouTube, courtesy of Spadio. Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the Bridge. It's a pleasure in bringing you this live play-by-play commentary. Woodbridge 1, Waterloo 1. As we are 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Bizzoni to Chassels. Alexandria Chassels cuts in again. Can she get her brace late? She's going to try to slip it through to Oduro. Now Bizzoni. Bizzoni goes across. Throw in quickly, Zebic now to Oduro. Zebic tries to spring Bizzoni. She's onside, sharp angle shot stopped by Moradin at the post. Wasn't cleared, that was poor that time from Waterloo, and then Bizzoni couldn't find a man in front to tap it in. Zebic, Oduro, with the final 20 seconds or so of this half. Araujo, Hilton Pelea. Hilton Pelea. She's going to cross it. Just out of the reach of Oduro. Back post Vukovic coming. Stephanie Vukovic. Metvir. Zara Metvir cuts. And she loses it as the quality fails her at the end of the half. Halftime scores.
Triple substitution at the half for the Woodbridge Strikers. Entering the match, goalkeeper number 77, Vanessa Smith. Exiting the match, goalkeeper number 1, Addison Green. Entering the match, number 13, Camila Adram. Exiting the match, number 15, Cindy Araujo. Entering the match, number 66, Alexis Campbell. Exiting the match, number 23, Zara Metvir.
Welcome back, everybody watching live on YouTube, courtesy of Spideo. This is Woodbridge Strikers Matchday Live. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the bridge. It's a pleasure in bringing this commentary here on a hot Sunday afternoon as Waterloo United are in town taking on your Woodbridge Strikers in Ontario Premier League 1 women's action. It's 1-1 as we start this second half with a triple change for Woodbridge. The goalkeepers have been changed. Green out, Smith in, Ajram in for Araujo at the center back, and Campbell in for Metvir at the left wing back position. Here's a shot coming in, but it's offside. Linesman says that Waterloo was offside there. I think that was a pretty tight line. But thankfully for Woodbridge, that won't count. Out-of-town scores in the OPL1 Women's Division today. Scrosapi up 5-1 over North Toronto. Guelph up 4-0 over North Miss. Waterloo in London, 7 p.m. kickoff. Waterloo putting in some pressure here. Here's Samantha Murphy laying it off for Oliveira. Oliveira lays it off to the far side. Homewood goes back to Shayla Gula. Shayla Gua, I should say. Gua. Murphy. Good little touch pass to Homewood. Oduro's got a track. Homewood gets to it first, though. She wants a foul. She's going to get it. An in-swinging delivery coming in for Waterloo. Can they strike early in this second half? Delivery is there. Away from Prentice White. It got blocked though, and it'll find Oduro. To Bukovic. The counterattack beyond. Bukovic sends Alexandria Chassos. Alex onto it now, trying to get it. Here's Gua getting it back though. Moradin clears to Gua. Homewood looks to lay it forward. Zevic bodied that time from Sherwood. Sherwood, how's Oliveira streaking back post? Murphy's headering it. If she left it, it could have been right on a platter for Marissa Oliveira. But when you're there, you got to try to put that one on goal. Here's Jada Hilton-Palea. Hilton-Palea cuts inside into the middle of the park. Tries to find Prentice White. Campbell arriving a little bit late there. First to it. The youngster. And the substitute. Camila Adram. Now Campbell. Bazzoni. Bazzoni fakes the cross. Now centering the edge of the top of the area, I should say. A little bit further out now, Oduro. To Glatter. Now Zebic. Glatter. Given away from Hilton-Palea, uncharacteristically of her. Here's Waterloo now. Gua. Giving it away. She did well to go forward, but then lost it. Got to release sooner. Bazzoni. To Camila Ajram. Ajram to Prentice White. And she can't connect with Vukovic, who just stops the run. Prentice White steals it. How's Bazzoni streaking to the near flank? She cuts back in and does too much. Prentice White couldn't get onto it there, and now it's going to be another change coming up for Woodbridge. Pretty sure it's Maya Chinanovic coming in for Naima Prentice White.
Woodbridge striker substitution in the 56th minute, entering the match, number 7, Maya Chinanovic. Exiting the match, number 12, Naima Prentice White.
Here's Campbell. Campbell. Oh, how did she not get that ball there? It was right in her path. It's a big opportunity. Goes begging. Chinanovic getting bodied off the ball neatly. Here's Bukovic. Campbell. And she can't get the touch in. Here's Chinanovic for Woodbridge. Vukovic wants the 1-2, instead cutting back into Campbell. Campbell, Oduro. Oduro looks to hit. Good block from Gua. Oduro. He's going to get a yellow.
Yellow card issued in the 60th minute to Woodbridge strikers number 10, Cristobal Oduro.
Woodbridge Waterloo making a sub now. I think it's Oliveira out. And it's looks like it's Mash Mueller in.
Waterloo United substitution in the 60th minute.
Entering the match, number 39, Amaris Mashmuller. Exiting the match, number 10, Marissa Oliveira. So Mashmuller in up top for Oliveira. Mashmuller coming in. That goes out into touch for a Waterloo throw-in deep in the near corner. And out of play it goes. It's a loose ball there from Woodbridge. Hilton Palea has to come in to it. Finds Bizzoni. Bizzoni, Chenanovic. Vanessa Smith, the substitute keeper, in now, playing Oduro. To Glatter, Adram. Now Chenanovic cuts in nicely. Chenanovic then lost it. Didn't release it quick enough. Here's Samantha Murphy. Laying it forward. A chance here for Waterloo to get the lead. And they do. Mamma mia, what a play. What a shot. It's brilliant. It's the number 7, Caden Sherwood, is sure about that. And it is 2-1 for Waterloo, the visitor strike. Loose ball from Woodbridge, from the youngster Chenanovic. And it's tough defending for Woodbridge. Vukovic, the veteran, not happy with the rookie Chenanovic, but Hilton Palea, good captain, saying next one, Ma, you're all good. That's exactly what you got to do.
Waterloo United goal scored in the 63rd minute by number 7, Caden Sherwood. Good from this Waterloo side here, taking the lead, 2-1.
This would be a big 3 points for them. If they could hang on the rest of the way, we're in the 65th minute, 2-1 for the visitors. They would go up to 12 points. Waterloo, 14 points. And Woodbridge will stay at 18. And 4 points from North Toronto in 9th, so this would be a big result for Waterloo. Will not be the greatest of results for the Strikers, though. 3 matches remain in the schedule for either side. Waterloo has North Miss, North Toronto, and Guelph, so a couple of favorable matchups and one very difficult one, as Guelph are in the OPL Cup final as well this season after defeating Woodbridge in the semis 5-1. Meanwhile, the Strikers are going to end with Vaughan, not easy, and DC Ontario, not easy, and FC London, not easy as well, as FC London are coming back up in the ranks of this OPL1 table. An injured player on the ground for Woodbridge. It's the rookie Adram.
The head official has indicated a second half hydration break.
So it's about 67 minutes in, an injured player. It's the substitute, the 18-year-old Camila Azram. That won't be good for Woodbridge if she needs to be substituted. You got Alexis Cordero, Martina Pania. The only 2 remaining, as Campbell, Ajram, Chinanovic, and Smith have entered already for Woodbridge. So Woodbridge might have to have a forced substitution here, but that would be unfortunate for the substitute. So we're back from the hydration break. Woodbridge with possession. It's Mazzoni. Tries to slip it through. Couldn't. And Adram looks like she's returning to the pitch for the Strikers. Looking to be okay here is the 18-year-old. Laboring a little bit though, so I'll let her know how much she can go and how much her course will be ran. You're watching Woodbridge Strikers Match Day live on Spidio. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the bridge, and it's a pleasure in bringing you this live commentary. Live from Quench Stadium at Vaughan Grove for Ontario Premier League 1 women's action. Campbell wins it to Chinanovic. That's loose from Chinanovic. Oduro looks to steal it, does well on Murphy. Now Chinanovic has Campbell. Vukovic peels wide. Campbell, Chinanovic gives it away again. Campbell picks it up. Now to Chinanovic, Bizzoni. Bizzoni to Oduro. Chinanovic struggling a little bit here. She's going to have to try to get back into the mix. She'll be okay. Hilton Palea. Chassels. Chassels wants it. She doesn't release. Oduro now to Bizzoni. Bizzoni. Hilton Palea. That's better from Woodbridge. Hilton Palea in the area. Centering. And Nicole Mayu is there to clear her lines out at the touch for a corner kick. Substitution upcoming for Waterloo. Corner kick is first, though. Delivery's good. Vukovic back post. Back inside. And it's a foul on Woodbridge. So it looks like it'll be Kirsten Colmel coming into the game for Rebecca Drager.
Substitution in the 73rd minute for Waterloo United.
Entering the match, number 16, Kirsten Colmel.
Exiting the match, number 4, Rebecca Drager.
Colmel is in for the captain. The captain armband now goes, of course, to Angelica Milopoulos. Long-standing veteran within this league. Chinanovic looking to work hard to get it back. 2-1 Waterloo, 73rd minute. Here's Oduro. To Bizzoni. Bizzoni has space. She's got to hit it. Bizzoni does, but it's a fearless block from Mayu. Chassels from Vukovic. Chassels delivery. And it's too tight to Natalie Moradin. Here they come. Colmel now the substitute trying to create. Ajram is there. Finds Chinanovic instead. Chinanovic gives it away. Milopoulos. Now the substitute. Oduro though is there. Colmel takes it for Waterloo. That's a good pass. Inside, looking for Maschmuller. And a good intervention for Woodbridge. Picked up though by Milopoulos. She'll go outside of Homewood. Homewood to Gua. Gua cuts in. That's a pretty good through ball for Homewood, but a good track and a good slide tackle from the captain, Jada Hilton-Polea. She's done that very often in her career. Hilton-Polea, been with Woodbridge for a very long time. The 28-year-old, one of the veterans on the team. Smith to Ajram. Here's Chinanovic. Outside of the boot, trying to Chavella pass. But the intervention there from Nick Bain and out into touch. Vukovic, Ajram. Here's Chinanovic. Brought down Vukovic. Woodbridge want a handball. And they're not going to get it. Here's Bizzoni cutting it in. Bizzoni, Oduro. Oduro slips it through. It's too much for Oduro. Hilton-Polea. Woodbridge wanted a handball there, and they might have had a claim for it, but they didn't get it. Another substitution coming up for Waterloo. Samantha Murphy out for Waterloo. And number 24 is in.
Substitution in the 78th minute for Waterloo United. Entering the match, number 24, Cassidy Gua. Exiting the match, number 3, Samantha Murphy.
So Murphy out for Gua. Cassidy is in alongside Shayla, her sibling there as well. So only 2 substitutions left for either team they could even use, because that's all they got. McDonald gets it. Now Sherwood. Sherwood is in to ice the game off the post to the other post, and it stays out, and the rebound goes wide. That did not cross the line. That's post to post and out. How does that stay out? That should have been icing on the cake for Waterloo. A good chance for Sherwood from one post all the way to the other post, and it stays out. I'd try that again. That won't happen. Wow. There's always a little bit of a flair for the dramatic here at Vaughan Grove. And that time Waterloo had a chance to ice it. Can they do it now, though? Corner kick away from Oduro. And a clearance now from Woodbridge, but still controlled by Waterloo. Wow, post to post. Ajram missed it. That's poor defending that time. Cut in. An opportunity now, and that's blocked from Glatter. You got to time that better there, especially if you're a smaller stature. Here's another cross coming in from post. good work from the number 7, Sherwood. Looking to create. Hilton Palea quickly now. Here's Bizzoni. Bizzoni. Oduro. Woodbridge still alive here. Woodbridge now to Campbell. Campbell had Bukovic. Waited. And now has to lay it back to Jananovic. 10 minutes to go. Jananovic to Chassos. Here's Alexandra Chassos. She's wheeling and dealing, entering the area, shooting. Moradin to stop there, and that's a bright spot, though, for Woodbridge. I think the keeper might be a little injured here. I am not for certain, but I don't think Waterloo have a backup goalie today. So the keeper must be okay, because that would be an interesting development if not. Substitution coming up. Now I think for Woodbridge, Chassos is coming out. For Cordero, I'm not going to lie to you, I wouldn't have taken the number 3 out. She's been a bright spot for Woodbridge. The goal scorer and the Guyanese international, I'm not going to lie. A little bit interesting. So it looks like Cordero is going to enter for Chassos. And it looks like Pania is going to come in as well, and that will be all the substitutes used for Gabe Cremonese's side. Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're going to hit their minute requirements for the under-23s, that's for sure. In the past, Woodbridge had more of the veteran presence, and that's where they were toying with the line of hitting the minutes. But I will say, those veterans were basically the founders of this women's league in League 1/OPL. The youth generation is moving, but we have to see in which direction. In my opinion, your best player should be on the field, and it's as simple as that. Your most skilled, your highest of quality, your best players. But that's just my opinion. I think that's what makes this women's division great. Substitution in the 83rd minute for the Woodbridge Strikers. Entering the match, number 2, Alexis Cordero. Exiting the match, number 3, Alexandria Chassos. Another substitution coming up, this time for Waterloo. So Julia Martins is going to be coming in for Orla Homewood, who's had a really good game. Substitution in the 84th minute for Waterloo United. Entering the match, number 12, Julia Martins. Exiting the match, number 35, Orla Homewood. So Homewood out. In my opinion, a bright spot for Waterloo this afternoon. She comes out for Martins. Martins, in with Waterloo, former Oakville player. Corner kick for Waterloo. Corner kick is short. Malopoulos looking to curl it possibly. She does cut. She looks for the curl now. Headed away, but not out. Here's Ajram giving it away there. Couldn't get a full clearance. And then Waterloo's Sherwood doesn't clear. Or clears it for Woodbridge instead, and now all the way out. Here's Bukovic. Can she put pressure on the man? Oh, that's a poor pass. Stuck in no man's land is the keeper, but Bukovic doesn't do enough with it. That should have been in the back of the net for the Strikers. Error from Gua. Excuse me, from defender Jaden McBain. And now Waterloo looks to use the giveaway here from Woodbridge as we are in the 85th. The delivery is in. Oduro has time to control. She's sitting a little bit more back now is Cristobal Oduro. The final sub for Woodbridge is upcoming. Oduro is going to exit for Martina Pania. Jananovic. Off of the Waterloo foot and out into touch.
Substitution in the 86th minute for the Woodbridge Strikers. Entering the match, number 5, Martina Pania. Exiting match number 10, Cristobal Oduro.
Campbell. Spins away, then loses it. Now forward they come. Does Waterloo with Sherwood. Sherwood shooting it. Smith the stop. Campbell. Looking for Bukovic. Gives it away. Good step in there from McBain. Zebic got spun around there. Here's Bizzoni. Pania, Cordero, that's better. Down to Hilton Palea. Hilton Palea. Delivery comes right back to her. Martins looks to get it back. And now out as a touch for a Waterloo throw. Off of Jada Hilton Palea. Martins, quick throw. And now it'll be reversed to Woodbridge. Cordero. Goes out into touch. Woodbridge throw. Hilton Palea. 88 minutes now. 2 left plus added time. I suspect at least 3 to 4 minutes of added time. Here's Ajram. Threads the needle through the Jananovic. That's a good pass, a good touch. Jananovic does Woodbridge look for an equalizer late. Jananovic. Pania! And she just misses wide. That would have been a beauty for the equalizer. Close for Woodbridge. Can Waterloo hang on here? Would be a big 3 points for them to just push away a little bit from North Toronto, who sit in 9th. You don't want to play with a promotion relegation playoff because Hamilton is a good team. They're in the OPL Cup final against Guelph. They defeated Vaughan to get there. Here's Ajram. Jananovic. Jananovic to Campbell. Campbell. Ooh, what a move. Nutmegs her, man. Just slipped it between the legs. Of McBain, but then Bizzoni runs out of room. Can't make the play. Tough one for a few of the Woodbridge players today. Haven't been their best. Some have been solid. Zevic to Hilton Palea. Hilton Palea to Bukovic. Bukovic tracking. She hasn't gotten the greatest of service today. Here's Pania. How much added time are we going to get? Fourth official has indicated that there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. So, 5 minutes left. Can Woodbridge get an equalizer here? Waterloo looking to hold on. Kamila Ajram takes it quickly to Chinanovic. Chinanovic backwards to Glatter. Can Woodbridge hang on? Loose pass from Pania. Here's Mashmuller. Trying to cut in. Mashmuller now gets it back, but it goes out for a Woodbridge throw. And it's a yellow card to Bukovic for Woodbridge. Yellow card issued in the 93rd minute to Woodbridge strikers number 11, Stephanie Bukovic. Glatter goes back with a high ball to Smith. Smith will go long. Woodbridge need a goal, but they're not really pressing as well as they should right now. 1 minute left. Here's Chinanovic. She's got to pass the ball here. Chinanovic to Vizzoni. Vizzoni has to go forward. Can she find the last gasp here? Cordero. She gets pushed right from behind. This has got to go in the area now for Woodbridge. We're in the final 30 seconds. Possibly the last chance for the strikers to equalize and come away with a point. That's a good ball in. Headed away by Waterloo, but back in Bizzoni, and now cleared by Sherwood. That might be it. One more throw maybe and a ball in the area. Ajram To Campbell. Campbell's got to put it in the box. She does. The keeper comes to claim. Juggles, but holds on. We've passed the 5 minutes here. Smith goes long. Now back the other way, Sherwood. Jananovich now throwing Woodbridge. Looks for Campbell, and this one is almost over. Waterloo looking to hang on. McBain long. Good intervention. And now forward, but given away by Woodbridge. And this game is over. Waterloo win it 2-1.